And welcome everybody to Sullivan Arena here on the campus of St. Anselm College as we bring you exciting Bedford Bulldogs hockey action against the undefeated Pinkerton Astros. Along with me here on this broadcast is Daryl Johnson. Thank you very much, Daryl, for joining us. And the teams come to center ice. Bear is set to take the face-off for Bedford while Plaza lines up for the Astros. Here we go. Hockey action on a Saturday night in Goffstown. And coming away with the puck are the Astros, shooting the puck into the Bedford end. Chasing it down is McClure. He's in the corner behind the net. Centering pass, and it's wrapped up there by Lorendo. Or actually, I should say Bernard's in goal. Actually, I thought that's a bit of a surprise that they're going with Bernard in net instead of Lorendo.
Yeah, Coach Myers mentioned the flu is running through the team. Might be an issue where Lorendo is feeling under the weather, so they have the freshman in there.
Off the face-off, Bedford comes up with it. Over the red line comes Greer. Tries to get by one man. Loses the puck in the process. Puck is behind the net. Centering pass to Bear. Broken up by the Astros. Coming away with it is Hare. He tries to get it out of the zone. Checked by the Bulldogs. And now Greer sends it into the corner. His brother tries to get it. Kyle Greer is brought down in the corner. No call there. Finally, the puck goes into the other corner where Hare picks it up for the Astros and bounces it off the board. And now Nick Trask comes across the blue line. Centering pass, but behind his partner, number 20, Hare, couldn't get the shot away. And Bedford clears it out of the zone. Now here comes Parker Roberto, who had a hat trick in the game against Bishop Brady. Behind the net, Roberto checks his man. Coming up the board, puck comes out of the zone. Here's Masciarelli for the Astros. Skating in past the face-off circle behind the net. He's ridden into the board by Roberto. Still fighting for it. Trying to come up with the puck. Finally behind the net. The Astros come up with it. Losing it to Bedford. And they get out of the zone. Musgrave now to Roberto. He just fires a long shot into the Astros end where San Clemente chases it down into the corner. He's behind the goal being checked. Still with it. Centering pass to Wozolak. He gets the shot away. And Dakota Robinson gets the save there. He gets a stick on it. Vadia centers the pass but intercepted by the Astros. Here they come. Long shot into the Bedford end. Picked up by the Bulldogs. That was just an attempt there for the Astros to get a change. And now coming the other way comes de Bonneville. He fires it into the Astros end. Puck bounces right back out to the Astros, who come back 2-on-2 the other way. Here's Revere. Fires a shot. That's deflected off a stick. Right off a Spencer stick out of play. 12:36 in the first period remaining. No score between the Astros and the Bulldogs.
Good opening 3 minutes here for both teams. Up and down action. Had a couple of calls that could have been made against Pinkerton there. Greer in the corner got tripped. And then over here on the defensive end, Parker Roberto took a stick to the face. There was no call on that one either.
Sullivan on the face-off for the Astros. Puck goes behind the net where Whiting has it. He's being checked there by Joyce. Finally up to the point. And then down low, but nobody home. Joyce has it, fires it up the board, intercepted by Sullivan for the Astros. Now finally coming out of the end is Bear. Bear along with Greer, 2-on-2. Long shot. Robinson with the save. In the corner, up the board, and here come the Astros out of the zone. Riviere can't hold on to the puck in the neutral zone, but it's fired in by Whiting. Puck goes behind the net, the Astros change. Up the board now to Greer. Cross ice to Flynn. He loses it at the neutral zone, and the puck is shot right back into Bedford. Funny bounce there. Oh my, that was an unusual player. The puck was shot wide of the net, but it took a strange bounce, and it came right into the crease, but Bernard was looking for the puck the other way, so he wasn't even seeing the puck that was sitting in the crease, but he got across just in the nick of time.
Very fortunate there for Bedford, very fortunate.
Off the face-off now, here comes Musgrave. Up to San Clemente. San Clemente gets away from one man, sends it back down low to Musgrave. He gets checked. Parker Roberto in the corner. Musgrave with it again. Still in the corner, still loose. Finally, the Astros come up with it. Being checked in the corner there by Musgrave. Whole scrum in the corner. No one has possession yet. Puck finally comes out. It gets checked away. San Clemente. Down low, wraparound attempt. That's blocked by Robinson. Roberto centers back to Roberto now. He gets taken down. No call. Lots of action behind the net. Finally, the puck squirts loose. And here come the Astros the other way. Gennaro Mara tries to clear it out. That's intercepted. And Jake San Clemente fires it back down. And they have to chase. Bulldogs change it in the meantime. Out of the zone, here comes Plaza. Gets around his man. Actually, that's Flinton behind the net. Bedford now in the corner, still fighting for possession with the Astros. Still fighting for it. Flinton finally comes up with it, gets it back to the point where Levesque fires it back down low. Masciarelli's checked off the puck. And Giroux comes up with it for Bedford, but not quite cleanly. He gets checked by Masciarelli. And finally, Spencer, his defensive partner, tries to come away with it. But now we're going to get a call, looks like, a high stick. And that is going to be against the Astros?
Yeah, this is probably the third or fourth time we've seen sticks high. And right now it looks like power play time for the Bulldogs.
It's going to be Layton. Colin Layton, a senior. He's going into the box at 9:58. So the Bulldogs are going to have the first power play here. Actually, making a correction, the scoreboard has Lucas Masciarelli in the box.
Masciarelli is the one that hit Roberto earlier, too, so I'm not sure if that was a makeup call, but he's had a stick up 2 or 3 times now early here in the first period.
So Bedford breaks out of their zone. Pass up the ice to Musgrave. He fires it down behind the net. Dakota Robinson leaves it there for his teammate. Sends it up the board. But Spencer's at the point and holds it in. Still with the puck. The Bulldogs setting up the power play down low. Back up to Spencer at the point. He sends it down low. And there's a shot, another rebound. Knocked away, but held in there by Spencer for Bedford at the blue line. Sends it down low to Greer. Back up to Spencer. Spencer tries to take a shot. Sends it over to Giroux, but his pass is intercepted, and the shot is cleared all the way into the Bedford end. And the Astros changed. 1:03 remaining in the power play. The penalty on Masciarelli. Pass up the board to Bear. He fires it down into the zone a little too far for Greer. And then finally Whiting sends it back into the Bedford end. So far an effective power play, a penalty kill, I should say, for the Astros.
Yeah, they've kept everything out to the perimeter, not really allowing Bedford to penetrate in front of the crease here.
Bear gets into the zone. He centers it, shot, and that's covered up by Robinson. Actually, it was more of a bounce off the skate there.
Yeah, he centered it for San Clemente. He kind of got cut up in his feet, but inadvertently redirected. So there was no kicking motion.
No,
so
as long as he didn't try to kick it, it would have counted. But that was a quick reaction there by Dakota Robinson for the Astros to keep it scoreless. 33 seconds remaining in the power play. Off the face-off, Whiting has it. He has it along the board. Tries to get checked off the puck, but it comes loose. And his defensive partner fires it back down. 20 seconds remaining in the power play, 8:17 remaining in the first period. Bear breaks out. Across the red line. Down the board, sends it into the zone behind the net. Now up to the face-off circle. Here comes Joyce with it. Joyce over to Flynn. He has it along the board, being checked by Whiting. Puck finally squirts out of the end, and the power play is over for Bedford. No harm, no foul for the Astros.
Should be a good confidence boost here for Pinkerton to kill that off.
In the neutral zone, the Astros have the puck. Long clearing shot by Sullivan. That's stopped by Bernard. He decides to cover it up just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I would expect to see Pinkerton putting shots on net from all angles just to see and test the resolve of the young Bernard in net. Like you said, a bit of a surprise start, especially with this kind of a marquee matchup, but it might be Lorendo is not feeling well tonight.
So on the face-off, It's won by the Astros. Gennaro Mara fires it down. It's picked up behind the goal line by Hare. Goes the other way. McClure, he tries to get it, but he loses it to Bedford. Puck comes out to the point. Finally, the Astros come up with it. There's a shot that hits some skates. Up the board, held in there by the Astros. Joey San Clemente tries to get it out to Spencer in the corner. He's being checked. Still fighting for it, a pair of Bulldogs. Finally back to San Clemente. He's being checked there by Hare. And here comes the Bulldogs out. But the Astros break it up. Now coming back the other way is Spencer over the blue line. He's got two Astros on him. He waits for his partner. Nobody home. Everybody's making a change. So the Astros get the puck and try to clear the zone. Off the board, it comes up now to Normand, I believe. Actually, that's Flinton with the puck. Centering pass is blocked by Bernard. And the puck comes up to Musgrave, who's now breaking in with one man to beat. His shot goes wide of the post. San Clemente tries to hold it in, but now here come the Astros the other way. Masciarelli can't quite get to the puck, so he gets checked off of it. In the neutral zone, San Clemente has a chance, but he loses it. And now the Astros take control in their end. Levesque up the board, hits his man Masciarelli, sends the puck into the corner. Last is behind the net, tries to center it, but it's broken up by the Bulldogs. At the point, Levesque tries to hold it in. Now Last fires it behind the net, where Giroux takes it. And it's flipped out of the zone with Musgrave, 2-on-2 with Roberto over the blue line. Roberto decides to pull back and go, and the Bulldogs make a change. 5:32 remaining in the first period. No score between the Astros and Bulldogs here on Bedford 105.1 and BCTV 23. Here's Levesque up the board, intercepted by Brian Greer. Sends it back into the end. He's being pursued by Bear. Up the red line, centering pass. Too far for his man. Fired back in. Couldn't control the puck, and now Greer fires it into the Astros end. A little bit of a ping pong match so far, just the puck going back and forth between the two sides.
Yeah, both teams really kind of feeling each other out. You can see here early.
Now the Astros break in 3-on-3. That's Revere. Still with the puck in the face-off circle. He tries to get it to his man, but the Bulldogs break that up. Parker Joyce up the board. It chips out, but it's held in there by the Astros. Levesque, he gets taken down, no call. Here come the Bulldogs coming out of their end. They get out of the zone, but it's fired right back in now. Kyle Greer sends it up to Bear. Bulldogs decide to make a change. Astros are in their end trying to break out. And here they come now. Connor Trask. And it's an offsides call on the Astros.
Yeah, it looks like he tripped over on the far side. Not a lot of whistles here in the first period. A lot of good action back and forth. Really still waiting to see if Bernard gets tested here from Pinkerton, but Bedford's doing a really good job of collapsing in front, not allowing anything in front of the net, trying to keep everything out in the perimeter.
And off the face-off, the puck flies into the Bedford end where San Clemente has it. And he leaves it for his partner, leaves it for de Bonville. Forecheck going on behind the goal there, keeping the Bulldogs bottled in. Joey San Clemente finally tries to clear it out. It's intercepted. Shot and a save by Bernard there on Hare. Good opportunity there.
Fantastic recovery from Bernard. Came across the crease, got his pad and his stick up, saved that rebound. Should have been 1-0.
So de Bonville gets taken down and he loses the puck. And here come the Astros the other way. Nick Trask, his pass is intercepted there by Spencer. Over to de Bonville, he fires a high wrister. That's caught by Robinson, who holds on to it for the whistle with 3:15 left in the first period, no score.
Yeah, you can see why Pinkerton's undefeated. They play a very sound team defense, work really well as a unit. Bedford's not getting a lot of space to operate, and when they do seem to have an open lane, Pinkerton's jumping the pass and breaking it up, moving it out of the zone.
Astros win the faceoff, but San Clemente picks it up behind the net, gets it up to Greer, to Giroux, I should say, on the blue line, who fires it back down. Now down low is San Clemente. He tries to center it again. It's intercepted, held in there by Giroux. His shot goes wide, where San Clemente picks it up along the board. Still has it up to the point to Brian Greer. His shot is kicked away by Robinson. Parker Roberto holds it in, but now it's taken over by the Astros to get out of the zone. Last has the puck, flips it up to Masciarelli, and the puck is taken over there in the neutral zone by the Bulldogs and flips into the Astros end.
Roberto throwing a couple hard checks there. Masciarelli a little bit of maybe some payback for the high sticks to the face.
Do we have a penalty or a delayed offside?
Yeah, it looks like he was offsides on that one.
That was a delayed offside. So 2:18 remaining, no score here in the first period between the Astros and Bulldogs. You're listening to Bedford Hockey on Bedford 105.1, and you're watching it on BCTV 23. Harry Kozlowski calling the game along with Daryl Johnston on color. Off the face-off. The puck goes to the board. Still loose. Finally flips out to the blue line, where Marable for Bedford fires it down the board, and Robinson leaves it for his partner. Bear takes over the puck, but can't control it. Taken over by the Astros, and here they come out of their own end. Sullivan now, 2-on-2. Looks like a delayed offsides here. Bedford still has the puck. Marable has control of it, but the official decides to call the offsides anyway because the Astros player pursued the puck behind the goal line.
Yeah, he continues the forecheck. He didn't clear the zone, so you can't attack that way without clearing the zone first.
So on the face-off, it's Sullivan against Bear, pair of number 15s. Off the board, Greer fires it in, but the Astros take it over. Nick Trask blows the tire and falls down. Greer takes advantage of it, takes over. Bear now with it behind the net, centering pass. Puck goes all the way up to Marable at the blue line. He takes a wrister. That's blocked by the defense. And the puck comes the other way. Greer tries to hit his man, Whiting there. Now Bedford in the neutral zone, that's Bear. Takes it back into his own end, trying to shake a forechecker. Along the red line, there's a scrum, and the Astros come up with it. Plaza for the Astros, fires it in. Goes behind the Bedford net. Joyce is trying to play the puck. Still loose. Here comes Nick Trask trying to make a play. He gets taken down. The officials don't call that. Wozlak still checking him in the corner. Finally have a call here. What are we going to have here? A high stick? Yes. And this one might be going on Bedford.
Yeah, scrum in the corner. Sticks are up. Could be really call it maybe two different ways here, but
actually a flashing call is what the officials indicate. And it is going to be Wozlak going in for 2 minutes. With 47.9 seconds remaining in the first period, the Astros are going to have a chance on the power play.
We'll get to see Bernard in his first shorthanded situation, exactly what Pinkerton's going to do on the power play.
Hare on the faceoff, gets it back to Gennaro Mara. Now over to Masciarelli, has it at the faceoff circle, sends it down low to Hare. Hare back up to Mara. Mara across to Layton. Layton takes a shot, that goes wide. Hare down low, looking for somebody to pass to, back up to Mara on the blue line. He waits, floats into the faceoff circle. His shot goes wide, and Layton catches it on the other point. Layton fires a shot, that's deflected, goes up in the air, and Bernard does a good job of tracking that shot and gloves it with his hand.
Been impressed with his awareness so far. He had that redirect off the board. Made a save earlier on a scooting across the net there on a rebound, and right there, tracked that puck all the way in. Bedford's playing a really shallow, tight box in front of him. There's a lot of room for Pinkerton's defense, so I think we're going to see a lot of these shots from the point deflect around.
18.8 seconds left in the period. Mara tries to get it to his partner, Layton, but his pass goes out of the zone, so the Astros have to clear. 10 seconds left in the period. Here comes Normand. He tries to get in, but he's checked off the puck, and it's fired right back out. And Robinson has to play that, and that's going to do it for the first period. There's going to be 1:13 minutes left on the power play at the start of the second period, but so far, Bedford's holding its own. And welcome back to Sullivan Arena here on the campus of St. Anselm College. Second period action between the Bulldogs and the Astros. I'm Harry Kozlowski, along with Daryl Johnston, bringing you the action here on Bedford 105.1 and BCTV 23. Bedford has a power play they have to kill off for 1:13. Wozlak in the box there. Cameron for a slash. So the Astros will have the power play for a little bit longer. No score in this game. The only other thing to report in this period was another penalty on the Astros. That one for a high stick going to number 8, Lucas Mascherelli.
Yeah, it's going to be important here to make sure we kill off this power play. 1 minute, 13 seconds to go. You want to get off to a good defensive start and then try and start attacking Dakota Robinson. They haven't really had that many scoring opportunities against Pinkerton yet, so it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments are made here in the second.
So Revere for the Astros and Vadia for Bedford taking the face off. Bulldogs control the puck, fire it into the end, send right back into the Bedford end. Musgrave tries to fire it out, and I believe it's a offsides call on the Astros.
Yeah, tangled up there at the blue line, ended up being offsides against Pinkerton. So,
and is there going to be? No, I was going to thought maybe it was an intentional offsides, which would have brought the face-off all the way back into the Astros end, but instead it'll be just outside the Bedford blue line. Just a minute left in the power play for the Astros. Vadia on the face-off. Puck is dropped. Puck goes into the Bedford end behind the net. Spencer picks it up and fires it up the board. It's intercepted by Whiting. And now the Astros set up the power play. Oh, that puck almost went out. But they held it in. No offsides. Whiting down low to Flinton. Flinton up to Riviere. Riviere all the way across to Gennaro Mara. Down to Layton. To Riviere. At the face-off circle. He takes a wrister. And that just bounces in, and it's a goal.
Yeah, surprised Bernard. He went up blocker side up into the top corner of the post there. Just kind of fluttered its way in, but looked like it surprised him a little bit.
I thought it might have hit something because it seemed to change direction, hit the goalpost, and then bounce in. It might even hit Ben Bernard in the back.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was redirected, but it was kind of hard to see exactly what it came off of.
So at 14:15 of the second period, Revere gets the Astros on the board with a 1-0 lead.
Revere's their top goal scorer, so it's not surprising to see him be the one to put them on the board first.
Possession along the board being fought over. Finally, the Astros come up with it down low. Centering attempt, fanned on the shot. Still with the puck. Even strength, but the puck is in the Bedford end, and the Astros control the play. Still with the puck. McClure has it in the corner. He fights off a check, sends it up front. Knocked away. Nick Trask now tries to get past his defender. Puck is sent to the point to Layton. Layton fires a shot. Bernard couldn't find it, but luckily it's saved by the Bedford defense, but not cleared out of the zone. Layton now behind the Bedford net. Still with the puck. Comes back out front. Leaves it for his teammate. Now along the faceoff. Finally flipped out by Greer. And Layton chases it down all the way behind his own goal.
Yeah, Pinkerton has a jump in their step right now from scoring that goal. They're buzzing around here.
Now it's center ice. Bedford with the puck. That's Flynn up the board. Over to Greer. His shot. Robinson kicks it away. Now coming the other way is Gennaro Mara. Long pass too far for Flinton. But he's got it behind the Bedford net. Waiting for a teammate to come up. Centering pass goes too far and goes all the way into the Astros end, where Robinson sets it up for his teammate. Being checked closely by Bulldogs. Roberto tries to hold the puck in, but instead the Astros come out. Levesque has it, loses the puck, and Bedford fires it out of the zone. Now Plaza being chased by San Clemente, and now Roberto picks it up for Bedford. He loses it to Whiting. Sends it back down low where Plaza has it behind the net. 1-0, the Astros lead. 12:09 remaining. Now breaking in, here's Whiting. 2-on-1, fires a shot, scores! Whiting centered the pass over to, did you get the number of the player? couldn't quite get the angle on the number. But it was a 2-on-1. Whiting used his speed to break out into the Bedford end and set up the 2-on-1, and Bernard really didn't have a chance on that one.
Yeah, really nice give and go. Not a lot the goalie could do there. Cross ice, cross crease pass, just buried it.
So at 12:03, the Astros get their second goal. We'll wait for the official announcement of who scored that goal. Astros win the faceoff, and Hare has it behind his net, and they break out of their zone. Up ice now to Layton. Backhand shot. Bernard kicks it away, and it floats over the net. And now Vadia backhands the puck out of the zone back into the Astros end, where Normand has it. Sends it over to Plaza. Held in there by the Astros, by the Bulldogs, I should say. Now over to the other point is Mirabel. He fires it back down low. Wozlak tries to center it over to Vadia, but he ends up losing the puck, and the Astros break out of the end. Sullivan now checked off the puck in the middle of the ice. McClure has it for the Astros, trying to reset the offense. It hits a Bulldog, and now they're back into the Astros end. Bear has it along the board, but he can't quite get it. Finally comes loose, up to Wozlak. His shot knocked away. And now here comes another breakout by Hare. He fires a sharp angle shot. Bernard has the angle covered and is able to cover up on the shot.
Bernard, yeah, carried the post there, shot right up in his mask, but he controlled it and covered the rebound.
10:45 remaining in the second period. Two quick goals, one on a power play, one on a 2-on-1, have the Astros up 2-0. Now Hare with the face-off. In the Bedford end against Bear. Puck goes behind the net. Up the board now to Greer. Send it back down low, where Giroux has it. Back up to Greer. He gets checked. Finally gets the puck out of the zone. Being harassed by Nick Trask. Couldn't quite get away. Finally does. Gets it over to Flynn, and they're going to call that an offside.
That's a tough call right there. I thought it looked like he was onside. But
he definitely had a lane to the net, so that's kind of an unfortunate offsides call there.
Linesman's right there, right on top of it, though.
And the face-off. Parker Roberto against Hare. There's a shot by San Clemente that goes wide. And what we have here is going to be a cross-checking call. Is that going to go on the Astros?
Yeah, that is a definite cross-check. Right into the back of Musgrave.
Gennaro Mara exchanging some words with Musgrave as he heads to the penalty box. So the Bulldogs are going to get a much-needed power play here, a chance to get back into this game. They're down 2 goals with 10:16 left to play in the second. Mara off 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Yeah, Bedford needs to win the face-off here, set up their power play, and get some quality shots on net.
Bear on the face-off against Sullivan. But the Astros come up with the puck. And Bernard has to tee it up for his teammate, Mirabel, and sends it out to Bear. Bear still with it, over the red line, tries to skate out, puts himself off sides, but the Astros pick up the loose puck and flip it up high and back into the Bedford end. 1:39 remaining in the power play. Does it seem to you like Bernard's having a little trouble tracking the puck? He seems to be losing it off his stick.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this end of the ice because he looked a lot better in the first period than he has in the second in terms of tracking the puck, but it could just be a matter of giving up that early goal with a little bit of jitters now here.
Bulldogs had the face-off score right there. That was a wrister by Bear. Caught Robinson napping. And just like that, the Bulldogs are on the scoreboard 2-1.
That'll shift the momentum back. They needed that. Yeah, you're exactly right. Robinson was leaning. He was peeking to see exactly where Bear was going to go with that puck, and he just flipped it right at the net, surprised him, found the back of the net.
A little bit of a screen there on Robinson. Couldn't quite track the puck off the stick of Bear. And I think Bear had the presence of mind of seeing that that Robinson wasn't tracking the puck well and sent the wrister off. A high shot that found the goal. And just like that, they cut the deficit to just a one goal deficit. It's 2-1. Power play goal by Bear, who chases the puck into his end, fires it up the board. where Greer has it. Tries to get it up, can't quite do it, finally does. And here comes Bear. It's a 2-on-1. Bear and Flynn. Bear takes a shot, rebound, scores! Flynn right there. Johnny on the spot to knock in the rebound off the pad of Robinson, and we are tied 2-2.
That's what they needed. They needed Bear to kick to start them. It's exactly what he did. The first goal in the power play. Then he just really made that whole thing happen. Spread out wide, cross crease pass. Nothing Robinson could do on that. Really, really good job. Flynn gets the goal, ties this thing up at 2.
So in less than a minute, the Bulldogs have evened this game up. A 2-on-1 goal. Flynn is a goal by Flynn from Bear. Big check there on a Bulldog player, slow to get up. Now Parker Roberto crosses the blue line. He's being checked, but he still has the puck. Now in the corner is a big scrum, trying to come up with possession. Still fighting for it. Big group there. Puck squirts loose. The official gets in the way of Musgrave, who couldn't quite get his stick on the puck, and the Astros take over. They send it up the board, and they flip it right into the end of the Bulldogs, where Parker Roberto picks it up. Backhands it over to Spencer, who takes another big hit from an Astro player, and he's hurt. And is this going to be a call? It might be, yes. Or will it? What do we have here? Yes, it is going to be a charging call. A well-deserved charging call, I might add, on the Astros.
Yeah, that was a tough hit on the captain. Took the charge.
And that was the second hit he took. That was just a few seconds ago, he took a big hit and was slow getting up. And I believe that's number 20. Yes, that's Hare. Took advantage of Spencer, lined him up, and just buried him into the board. And just like that, the Bulldogs are going to have another power play. Not really a smart move there by Hare by putting his team down a man after they gave up 2 quick goals.
Yeah, no question. That was something that Coach Littlefield talked about, was being disciplined, and that really is not a good example of disciplined hockey at all. Bedford now on the power play. This is exactly the chance they have to swing the momentum back their favor.
In the corner, puck along the board, chipped up the ice by Last. Bear has to chase it down. 1:45 left in the power play. He's being watched by McClure. Finally gets away. Bear has a lane, crosses the red line, down the board, takes a backhand shot. Robinson has it. Now another shot there by Bedford, picked up by Layton, who tries to clear the zone but can't. Bedford takes control. There's a long shot by Bear off the glove of Robinson. Now Mirabal in the corner. He's being checked. Looks like he fell down. No trip called there. Just out of the zone. Bedford's got to clear the zone. Back behind the net now, Gennaro Mara with the puck. Fires a long pass. A little bit of a defensive lapse there by the Bulldogs. Could have been a breakaway.
Yeah, very easily could have been an easy breakaway.
If Mara had hit his mark there. But here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Puck is fired all the way in, but it's going to be an icing because no one touched it. 54 seconds remaining in the power play. 7:13 left in the second period. 2-2 game between the Astros and Bulldogs on Bedford 105.1 and BCTV 23. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'm Harry Kozlowski with your play-by-play. Daryl Johnson is calling the color for you. And we're going to have another face-off here. Sullivan takes it, but Bedford wins the face-off. Spencer with the puck. Bulldogs still on the power play. Another big hit laid there on Parker Roberto by number 21, Normand. A gasp from the crowd. Giroux's ridden off the puck. Behind the net. Normand has it, flips it out. Only 29 seconds left in the Bedford power play here. Spencer has to pick the puck up and bring it back out of the zone. Here he comes. Puck is checked away. Spencer has it again, gets it across ice to Giroux, who fires it down low. Greer's chasing it, tries to stop it, but Musgrave has it again. Fires it down low to Parker Roberto. Roberto to Musgrave, back to the point to Giroux. Giroux to Musgrave at the face-off circle. Penalties over, even strength. Shot on goal, Dakota. Robinson makes the save, and the puck is flipped out. And now here comes Whiting with the puck. 2-on-1. Fires a shot, scores. That was to Sullivan. Another 2-on-1 developed there off the end of the power play.
Yeah, it's the second time we've seen that. Looks like that was a turnover, turned into a 2-on-1. Really, really difficult for the goalie to stop a 2-on-1. The defenseman, 27, Flynn, tried to break the pass up, but it scooted right over the top of his stick. Easy goal again here for Pinkerton.
And one of the things that Whiting did is he came down really low to the goal line, which made Ben Bernard have to play him that tight, leaving the whole wide side open.
Yeah, you're right. He had to control the post, and that really kind of vacated the left side of the net.
So Sullivan got that. Now the puck is in the Astros' end. Vadia centers it up to Parker Joyce. His shot is blocked. And McClure tries to control it for the Astros. Gets it up ice. Stopped by Mirabel. Wozlak now backhands it into the zone. Vadia chases it down into the corner behind the net. He beats his man. Puck is loose, still in the corner. Fired up. McClure with it, trying to find a lane. He turns the puck over. Picks it up once again and gets it out of the zone. And here comes number 17. Oh, it's a kick shot there. Bernard with the save there off the skate of a Astros player. I'm not sure if that would have counted, but they're in the corner now. Still with the puck. Nick Trask fighting off his man. Puck finally comes up, and the Bulldogs decide to get an icing call here with 5 minutes left to play.
Almost another lapse in defense there. Joyce had to back check real hard, dive across the crease to try to break that pass up, or we're looking at another 2-on-1 there. You know, when we talked to Coach Marty Myers before the game, he had mentioned the team had the flu. We didn't really see any effects of that in the first, but starting to wonder now if this team's starting to feel the drag of the flu.
In the corner behind the net. Here comes number 22. A shot and a goal by number 22, Flinton, for the Astros. He came up from behind the net unchecked and was able to wrap it around the far side of Bernard. And Ben might have been a tad slow reacting to that play.
Yeah, it looked like he was expecting a pass out in front, and really what ended up happening, like you said, he came across the crease and just stuffed it far side. Really didn't have the reaction you would be looking for there.
So after a scoreless first period, we've had 6 goals here in the second. 4 by the Astros, 2 by Bedford. Now here comes Parker Roberto, his shot. And a sharp glove save there by Dakota Robinson to get the whistle.
Yeah, those are going to be tough to score in Robinson with. As we've already seen, it's hard. He stops the first shot. He's a really good goaltender. You really need to get redirects on him, screenshots like we saw with Bayer, or rebounds. And right now, he's gobbling up all those direct clean shots right on him.
Roberto wins the faceoff. Musgrave has controlled the puck momentarily, then loses it, and it's out of the zone. Now Whiting for the Astros fires it in. 2 Bulldogs chase it down, Spencer and Roberto. Whiting still in the corner with control. He gets checked off the puck. Roberto fires it over to his partner, Joey San Clemente. Fires it up the board, but it's held in by the Astros. Riviere centering pass up in front of the net. That gets knocked away by the Bulldogs. And now the puck bounces out of the zone and into the neutral zone. It's going to be an offsides on the Bulldogs, delayed call there. Long shot, another offsides there. Number 26, Musgrave was a little slow getting out of the Bedford end, which is a shame because it could have been a pretty good opportunity there for the Bulldogs if he had just cleared the zone a little quicker. Yeah, again, maybe like you said, maybe some of these players are feeling the effects of the flu there, slowing them down. And the face-off, Wozlak for Bedford against Sullivan for the Astros, just outside. Wozlak wins it, brings it over the blue line, takes a weak shot. Vadia picks it up in the corner, sends it over to Wozlak. He sends it back to Vadia in the corner. Couldn't quite get to it. Then he does. He's got control of the puck. Over to Wozlak on the other side. Centering pass to DeBonville, who gets a shot up close against Robinson. He's able to cover it up.
And that's what you got to do against Robinson. Those kind of tricky shots where the puck flutters around, deflects. Those are going to be hard to ping pong and to stop, but Bedford hopefully can sneak one in here before this period's over.
That would certainly do a lot for their momentum. 3:38 remaining in the second period. 4-2 the Astros lead. They win the faceoff. There's a shot there by Greer. It goes wide. And then off the board is Trask. He fires it out into the Bedford end. Greer tries to clear it out. Held in by the Astros. Checked off the puck. The puck dribbles past Bernard. And it goes behind the net. Finally, Bear picks it up for the Astros. Sends it up to Greer. Cross ice pass to Flynn. Too far. Knocked back in by the Astros. And then finally, once again, number 9, Joyce, sends it into the Astros end. 3 minutes remaining in the second period. The Astros starting to break out of their zone. Hare sends it up to his partner, Plaza, who flips it down into the Bedford end. Rode off the puck behind the net. McClure with it for the Astros. Centering pass. Puck is loose in the slot. Now centered to Normand up high. It's shot wide. Joyce in the corner tries to get control. The Astros come up with it though. Last now. And Hare has it behind the net. Tries to come out. He fans on the puck. And the Bulldogs break out. Flynn now. 2-on-1 or 1-on-2 I should say. Tries to get around his last man. Can't quite do it. The puck goes into the corner. Tries to center it. It's intercepted by the Astros, who come back out of their end. Too far though. And this time it's Greer for the Astros picking it up. Now here's San Clemente with a chance. Centering pass to Bear, fires and scores! Just what the doctor ordered, a goal to respond to the 2 for the Astros. Beautiful setup there. San Clemente centering the pass over to Bear, who had Robinson dead to rights in the slot, and he just fired it. Wicked quick shot. No time to react to that.
Yeah, San Clemente jumped right off the bench, hopped on the line right into the breakout. Took the puck wide and found Bear right in front of the net and buries it.
1:59 of the second period, a goal by Bear from San Clemente. Makes it 4-3 Astros. 7 goals in the second period after a scoreless first. Coming out of the Astros end is Masciarelli, but he's ridden off the board there, and Bedford clears the zone. Puck is knocked back in, but it's going to be delayed offsides. Finally, Greer has it. Sends the puck over to Giroux, sends it up high to San Clemente, and the puck now over to Musgrave. He takes the stop at the faceoff circle, tries to center it to Roberto, who tries to send it right back to Musgrave down low, and the puck is shut up along the board where the Astros have control of it. Here comes Masciarelli. He sends it down, gets by his man. Masciarelli has Flinton with him. Centering pass to Flinton, but the tip goes wide. Puck along the board. Now across ice over to number 14, takes the shot. That's Levesque. His shot goes wide. And along the board, the puck is loose, and Giroux tries to track it down for Bedford. He puts on the brakes, tries to get away from 3 Astros, and he does. Gets the puck up all the way up to Parker Roberto. Takes a long shot, and Robinson gloves that, and we get a whistle. 47.3 seconds remaining here in the second period. Close call there at the Bedford end.
Yeah, this is quite a different period than what we saw in the first. 7 goals here.
So we have a face-off to the left of Dakota Robinson. The Astros win it, and Layton fires it across to his partner, Revere. Back to Layton behind the goal, trying to get away from the Bedford forecheck, but it's turned over. Flynn had it, shot it back in, but the Astros take over once again. Layton fires a long shot. That's knocked away by Bernard. Whiting with a weak angle shot that is also stopped by Bernard. Into the corner. Spencer tries to get control, and he does finally. Takes the puck away behind the net. 14 seconds remaining in the period. He hits the brakes. Fires it up too far, but it goes out of the zone harmlessly. Long shot there by number 9, Layton. Stopped by Bernard. Off the glass goes the puck and into the Astros end. That'll stop the period or end the period. And quite the period, 7 goals. And welcome back to Sullivan Arena here on the campus of St. Anselm's College. Third period action about to get underway between the Astros and the Bulldogs. Astros lead 4-3 after 2. All the scoring coming in the second period. And Daryl's got the quick recap here before they drop the puck.
7 goals scored there in the second period. Revere, 45 seconds in that power play, followed by Whiting at 12:03. Then Flynn gets the Bulldogs on the board. 2 goals in that one for Flynn, as well as an assist.
Off the face-off, the Astros carry the puck into the Bulldogs' end. Intercepted by Bedford, fired right back in. Now Giroux has it for Bedford. He tries to get it out. It's intercepted by Hare. Hare centering pass for Trask too far, and now Bear comes the other way with Flynn. Flynn over the blue line, fires a rocket. That goes wide of the net. Bear picks up the rebound in the corner. He gets driven right down, taken down. Puck comes loose into the front of the area, and the Astros come out the other way. Nick Trask gets around his man. Centering pass, misses everybody, and Trask blows a tire and goes into the board too. Kind of a chippy game right now. Long pass up to Greer. He's got the pucks, waits for his teammate Bear to come across, but doesn't get there in time, so he loses the puck behind the net. But he sticks with it. He still has it. Centering pass, loose puck, and San Clemente's taken down. The officials are letting a lot go in this game.
Yeah, I was looking for the arm there for a trip, but nothing.
Yeah, San Clemente taken down. Now at the point, there's a long shot by Parker Joyce, rebound by Greer. That one goes wide and up the board for the Astros, fired into the end. This could be an icing, and it will be.
Yeah, Greer had the whole top of the net there. Robinson was laying on his stomach, but he tried the backhand, flipped it up all high over the net.
13:35 remaining in regulation. Astros leading 4-3. And the faceoff will be to the right of Robinson. Parker Roberto wins the faceoff. San Clemente comes up with it. And his brother Joey now, or Parker Roberto I should say, fires it. And we're going to get a call here. Is this a call against the Bulldogs? A hooking call? It will be.
Yeah, it looks like San Clemente with the hook there.
That's an unfortunate penalty to take in the offensive zone. You don't want to be giving up a power play when you have the puck in their end.
Yeah, they're gonna need a good penalty kill here. Try to rebuild the momentum, and certainly this is gonna have to stall for a couple minutes.
So 13:23 remaining in the regulation. Off the faceoff comes right to Bedford, and Giroux fires it right down the ice.
Good start there.
Robinson clears it up the board, up to Layton. That goes too far, and it goes right to Whiting, who has it. Broken up there by Musgrave. Gets the puck across to Greer, who fires a long floater into the corner. So twice now the Bulldogs have cleared the zone. And Vadia gets to the puck. He's got it in the corner with 3 Astros tied up. Still with the puck. Good penalty kill there. Finally the puck comes loose and the Astros break out.
Yeah, great forecheck by Vadia. Ate up a bunch of clock, took a hard check, goes to the bench.
Now Giroux for Bedford up to Musgrave. Another opportunity here to clear the zone. Almost a breakaway opportunity for Flynn. He blows the tire and goes down at the blue line. 1 minute left in the power play for the Astros. Still haven't gotten anything off as far as an offensive shot. Now here's an opportunity. There's a shot and a rebound and scores right there. That was an unfortunate circumstance there.
Yeah, dead to rights. I mean, the rebound came right out to him. There's nothing Bernard could do there.
And none of the Bulldogs are back to defend it. So the play begins with Mera taking a shot, and then Whiting getting the rebound. And I believe it was Revere who put the rebound off of Ben Bernard into the net. And the Bulldogs find themselves down by 2 goals once again, 5-3.
Yeah, Revere's second goal of the night. Daggers early in the second and third period.
Off the face-off, the puck goes into the Bedford end. Spencer with it. He turns it over, fires a shot right there. That was number 20, Hare. Ben Bernard with a quick reflex is able to kick it away. Still behind the net, trying to control the puck. Spencer loses it for a moment, now gets it back. Trying to get away from the Astros forecheck. Sends the puck up the board to Parker Joyce. Up to Flynn. He couldn't quite get the puck out of the end. And then finally they shoot it in. It's going to be an icing against Bedford.
Yeah, Greer tried to tip that to prevent the icing. Couldn't get a stick on it, and so they'll bring it back. But, I mean, we've got 5 goals here. I want to say 3 of them have ended up being 2-on-1 situations in one way or another. So having some defensive breakdowns is really making it challenging for Bernard to keep Pinkerton off the board.
There's a shot that gets blocked by the Astros. And the puck floats in behind the net. Greer tries to come up with it. Instead, the Astros get it to the blue line. Fires it down low. Greer chases it down, sends it up the board. Held in by the Astros, Plaza. And the puck is loose in the face-off circle. Still trying to come up with it. Finally, the Bulldogs have it. They get it out of the zone, and the Astros will have to clear. Greer chases it down low with Giroux. Sends it up the board to Musgrave. And now off to Parker Roberto, 3-on-2. Roberto fires the shot. Robinson makes a save. It goes into the corner. Roberto tries to pick up the rebound. Are they going to call a cross-check on Roberto here?
It might be a high stick. He got hit the top of the helmet when he entered the zone. Wasn't sure who actually hit him, but he took it right across the top of the head.
That was another undisciplined penalty there. I mean, just the way the play developed, it didn't look like Roberto really had to do that. Didn't have to get his stick up high.
Well, we got matching penalties
here. I don't know. It'll be interesting to get the call here. So cross-check on Roberto and a high stick on, did you catch a number there?
No.
Well, they'll put it up on the scoreboard. So it's going to be even strength 4-on-4. First time tonight we've seen that combination of players. 10:55 remaining.
Yeah, I actually didn't see the cross-check from Roberto. It looked like I just saw the high stick and was waiting to see what the call was, and end up 4-on-4 here.
Off the face-off in the corner. Astros come up with it. Up now to Revere. Revere to Whiting, tries to split the defense, can't quite do it. Joyce comes up with it. Puck goes up to DeBonville, runs into the official, and the puck is loose and floats back into the Bedford end where Spencer tries to clear it out. Finally chips out of the zone. Fired back in. It should be an offsides, and it is.
Yeah, 4-on-4 hockey is going to favor the team who can skate well. Right now, Pinkerton looks lively. So we'll see exactly what Bedford has left in the tank. Obviously, as we mentioned, the flu running through the team, so might be affecting some lethargicness at moments.
Actually, the teams are playing 5-on-5 right now. I guess in high school, offsetting penalties, they don't play 4-on-4, not like the NHL. In the corner, now up to the point for the Astros. Send it down low. Sullivan, he loses the puck, gets it back, gets it up to the point. Tamara fires a long shot, that goes wide. Flynn chases it down, but it goes behind the net for Whiting. And now Giroux for Bedford. Up to Greer. Tries to hit Flynn, and that gets broken up, and the puck winds up back into the Bedford end where Giroux has to chase it down. Astros making a change. Here's a long pass up to to Bear. He fires a long floater to Robinson, who gloves it, and we get a whistle at 9:40 remaining in the third period. 5-3, Astros are winning 2 goals, or I should say 1 goal in this period.
Yeah, it's been a game of swings back and forth, 2-2, 4-2, 4-3.
Wazelak on the faceoff for Bedford. The Astros come up with it, and they break out of their zone. That's Nick Trask, along with McClure. He falls down, manages to center the puck up to Flinton. He fires it wide. Now back in behind the net is Parker Joyce. Turn puck back over to Hare for the Astros. He sends it over to the other side where Layton picks it up. He overskates it. And now another Astro overskates it, but the puck winds up behind the Bedford end. Spencer tries to break out with it now. Floats the puck up to Musgrave. He gets checked off the puck, but is able to backhand it back into the Astros end. In the corner, flip pass in the slot. Kind of a dangerous move there by the Astros, but they come out of their zone now. Coming in all alone, and a score. That was unfortunate. It's almost as if the defense just didn't quite take the threat seriously enough, and Hare was able to skate right by everybody and beat Ben Bernard on the far side.
Yeah, just tucked it in there. It's really cleanly made his way through despite the traffic. Didn't look like a puck was going to get through there, and did.
He just he turned on the jets a little bit and was able to get by the Bedford defender and found that lane and was able to score. So another goal in this period, and the Bulldogs are now trailing by 3, 6-3 with 8:43 left to play. Fired into the zone. Greer chases it back. Tries to get away from 2 forecheckers, can't quite do it. Bear tries to get it up. Puck is loose and finally floats out of the Bedford end. It's being chased down now by Greer, but the puck crosses the goal line before he's able to get to it, so we're going to have an icing with 8:24 left to play.
Too bad Greer had a beat on it. He was skating hard down the wing.
It was just outside of his reach. Just outside.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to go in front of the net there to Bear, but good scoring opportunity kind of goes by the wayside.
So the face-off is to the right of Ben Bernard. Bear takes the face-off, but the Astros win it from the point, fired behind the net. Last has control of it. Now Masciarelli with it in the corner. Still in the corner, being watched by number 29, Brian Greer, up to the point. Long floating shot there by Trask. In the corner, Giroux drives number 22, Flinton, into the boards. To the other point, here's a slapper. Stopped by Bernard.
Great
rebound is still loose, and the Astros seem to be controlling the play now in the Bedford end. Finally, the puck comes loose. It's backhanded up to Greer, who tries to get out of the end, but it's fired back in. Now a backhand goes all the way to the Bedford bench, and we'll get a whistle right there. I think it looks like the Bulldogs are starting to run out of gas a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely does not what you're used to seeing from them. They're just kind of sitting back at times, I think, on their heels, or a little slow to react, slow to develop sometimes.
I mean, that last series looked a bit like a power play for the Astros, even though it was 5-on-5.
Yeah, fantastic pad save, too, by Bernard. Flashed that left pad.
Off the face-off, Mirabel fires a pass too far from Musgrave. This is going to be another icing. Going to bring the puck back into the Bedford end.
Yeah, you know what this looks like? It reminds me of when you see a team on the second half of a back-to-back nights. Late in the game, sometimes their legs aren't under them anymore. Obviously, that's not the case here. They played on the 18th in the throwback game, so they've had a couple days rest. But coach said the flu's running through the team, so it seems to be affecting some of the skating right now.
Astros win the face-off, get a shot on Bernard, but he's able to make the save. Now back into the Bedford end, into the slot, centering pass, and a stop there by Bernard. Beautiful opportunity there by Whiting on a centering pass by Trask.
Great job by Bernard, post to post, stayed low.
Yes, Bernard was able to follow that puck very well there and kept it from becoming a 4-goal deficit.
Yeah, that's back-to-back shots on him where he's made really nice looking saves. They're going to need him here the rest of the way to kind of hold the fort and see if they can grab a couple goals quick.
Another face-off, Wazelak against Hare. Puck is loose at the face-off circle and along the board, but the Astros pick it up. Hare has it, then loses it. Backhanded out of the zone, too far for Vadia, who's chasing down Mara, but Mara gets control of the puck and gets it up to Trask, who settles things back down. Coming out of the zone, broken up there by Wazelak. He tries to get by his man, can't quite do it. Now Hare coming back for the Astros. Long pass up to McClure, too far, but he catches up to it. Still has control of the puck. Centering pass goes all the way to the point. There's a long blast, and Bernard sees it all the way and is able to cover it up. So on that last play, it looked like Greer was trying to get the body on the Astros player, but either he didn't quite have the angle or didn't quite have the strength to play him off the puck.
Yeah, well, that's been another thing. Usually Bedford's a lot more strong on the stick, strong on the body, but it just really seems to be affecting them all throughout. But we still have 6 minutes. This is often when you see a surge late from a team when they get their last wind. We'll see if Bayer and company can make something happen.
Masciarelli for the Astros still has the puck, fires a shot, and that goes behind the net. Now in the corner, a scrum for control, comes up to Greer, fires it out of the zone, too far for Flynn. And the Astros take over. Now Greer gets a stick on the puck, but it goes too far. Flinton now tries to center the pass for the Astros. That one goes too far, and it's back into the neutral zone. Up the board. Just back and forth in the neutral zone. Normand there for The Astros firing it back in. The Astros just content to play keep away with a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, burn the clock, dump it in.
Levesque with the shot from the face-off circle. That goes wide. Held in by Plaza by the Astros. Down low now to Whiting. He centers it, but it's intercepted by Bear. They're behind the net. Whiting fighting his man, Parker Joyce, for control of the puck. Puck comes out, and Bedford is able to clear the zone. De Bonville gets the puck out, and we're going to have another icing call with 5:07 left to play. 6-3, Astros in the lead.
Yeah, third icing call here on Bedford in the third period. So, I mean, obviously that was deliberate. They wanted to get the change if they could.
Fortunately, here in high school hockey, there's no.
Yeah, I was going to say
they can make a change on an icing, unlike the NHL. So Sullivan on the face-off for the Astros, but the Bulldogs win it, and here they come now. Musgrave at the face-off circle with the shot, saved there by Robinson. Puck goes into the corner. Musgrave trying to get to it. He's fighting off an Astros checker. In the slot, loose puck, cleared away, but it goes to the point. Held in there by Greer, gets it over to San Clemente along the board, sends it back down low to Bear, but it goes too far, and Plaza for the Astros picks it up. Turned the puck over. Now here comes a shot by Flynn. It's a weak one, he didn't get all of it, and Robinson's able to get the glove on it with 4:30 left to play.
Yeah, you can see he's frustrated too. He knew he had a good shooting lane, but he just misfired a little. It was a easy play for Dakota Robinson.
So there's only 4:30 left here. If the Bulldogs have any hope of getting back into this game, they need a goal soon. Bear on the face-off. There's a sharp angle shot by Greer, stopped by a blocker by Robinson. Goes out to the point. Mirabel with the shot through a screen. That puck gets lost in the slot, but nobody gets it to the goaltender. Puck goes across the board, and Trask tries to clear the zone. It's held in there by Flynn. Finally, the puck gets knocked out over the blue line. Bulldogs have to clear the zone. And the Astros come up with it now in the neutral zone. Tries to get by one man and does. Fires it down low where Bear has to chase it down. McClure has it along the board. Gets away from Bear. Goes up to the point now to Masciarelli. Centering pass there to Hare. His shot goes wide. Mirabel in the corner for Bedford. They lose it. Hare with it now along the board. Another cross-check delivered by Bear. Luckily, the official didn't see that. Greer skating in on the goal. Gets the shot. Robinson barely made the save, and it got cleared away. We've got a whistle here. I believe the net came off its mooring.
Yeah, that could have been a delay of game penalty. It looked like Pinkerton did not. I wouldn't say deliberately knocked it off the moorings, but certainly didn't stop himself from popping it off there.
3:31 left in this third period. Astros leading by a score of 6-3. Face-off is to the right of Dakota Robinson, and are we getting a timeout? Yes, we are.
Yeah, it looks like Myers called a timeout.
Coach Myers gives his troops a little time to catch their breath and maybe talk some strategy.
Yeah, you said it. They're going to need a goal here in the next 30 seconds. You know, really since the 5-minute mark, they've controlled the play, but that's really about the point in time when Pinkerton was content on just kind of dumping the puck in, eating up clock. So, I mean, if Pinkerton sits back a little on their heels, it might give a chance for Bedford to bang out a quick goal here and shift some momentum. You know how that goes. 2-goal lead in hockey. Anything can happen. But right now, they're going to need a goal here in the next minute or so.
I think we have a little bit of time to do a recap on scoring for the third period. Who are the two goal scorers for Pinkerton Academy?
Yeah, so you have Revere early in the third period, 12:45, and then Whiting at the 11:05 mark. So that's 2 goals for Whiting, 2 goals for Revere here. And of course for Bedford, Bayer has 2 goals and the assist. So concentrated effort here from those 3 players. But this might be the time where you need.
Program note reminder, if you're listening to Bedford 105.1, Songs from the Edge of the World will be coming on right after the broadcast. So we hope you stay tuned for that. Terrific show. Brought to you every Saturday night here on Bedford 105.1. Normally at 8 o'clock, but being preempted slightly by tonight's broadcast. Should also mention, too, our next hockey broadcast will be next Thursday right here at Sullivan Arena as the Bulldogs face the Trinity Pioneers. That's going to be Thursday at 7:15. Off the face-off, Astros come up with it. Backhand there by Levesque into the corner. Parker Roberto there is there to fight for control. A number of Bulldogs and Astros along that board. Puck is still being fought over. Finally squirts out to the point. Parker Joyce sends it down low to Flynn. Flynn along the goal line, skating behind the net, looking for somebody to pass it to Bear. Bear's shot is blocked by Robinson. Now Joyce holds it in, gets it up to Greer. Held in once again by Roberto. His shot is deflected. Bear down low, gets it down to Spencer, now to Bear. Bear gets it back down low to DeBonville. DeBonville centering pass, I believe that hit the post.
Sure did.
Still held in by Roberto. Good energy here by the Bulldogs. DeBonville looking for an open man. Gets it down low to Bear. Bear up to DeBonville. Across to Parker Joyce. Now down to Parker Roberto, and he scores! That's the goal we were looking for.
Great job. Looked like, obviously they had pulled the goalie, so it looked like a power play. They did a great job of keeping the puck, maintaining possession, but like we said, really since the 5-minute mark, Bedford's controlled the play, so now it's anything.
That was kind of a gutsy call on part of Coach Myers to pull the goaltender with almost 3 minutes left to play. But I guess when you're down 3, you got to do something.
Yep, need to get some momentum going. Here it is.
So it's 6-4. Bedford's back on the scoring column, and they win the face-off. Musgrave had control of it, but it's fired back into their zone, and it's going to be called an icing on the Astros. So the face-off will come all the way back down, and Myers is pulling the goaltender once again. Bernard comes to the bench. There'll be 6 Bulldog attackers on the ice.
Yep, so Bedford win this face-off here, get a good shot on net. You can find some net. This game is going to turn on its head.
So we're going to have Giroux and Joyce on the points. Off the face-off. Couldn't quite hold it in at the blue line, so everybody's got to come out of the zone. There's a flip pass into the zone where the Astros have control of it. Up, turnover there. Bear has the puck down low. Gets it up to the point to Giroux. Giroux couldn't quite hold it in and has to chase back. Gets it over to Parker Joyce. Parker Joyce up the board to Flynn. Goes too far. Dakota Robinson flips it away. Greer has control of it. Now gets it back up to Giroux at the point. Shot is blocked. 1:42 left in the period. Greer down low behind the net looking for a centering pass. Up to Giroux. Giroux at the point. Over to Parker Roberto. Joyce, his shot is deflected. Flynn goes behind the net. Now Greer. And the Astros pick it up. They try to clear the zone, but they can't. Joyce catches it. Fires a shot. Oh, what an opportunity there. Almost went in there. An opportunity by Bear, I believe. There's another shot. Another shot saved by Robinson. Puck goes across. Still held in by the Bulldogs. Joyce fires it on goal. Finally bounces up to number 14, Levesque. And he clears the zone, but Bedford recovers. Puck is fired into the zone. It's blocked by a Astro. Fired back in, but delayed offsides. The Astros have a chance now to clear the zone, and they do. Fires it all the way down. Intercepted there by Joyce. And taken over by Greer. Long shot there by the Astros, too far. That's going to be an icing call with 44.3 seconds left.
Yeah, they had it. Greer was right down on the doorstep, and the puck was moving across the crease. Robinson was moving with it. It redirected back, and he was fortunate enough to get his stick across, a big goaltender stick, just enough to deflect it off a Greer stick.
That close to being a 6-5 game. Off the face-off. There's a shot on goal. Robinson makes the save. And Trask has the puck, and he tries to get out of the zone, and he does. Now here comes a backhand shot by Hare into an empty net with 30 seconds to go, and the Astros make it 7-4.
Yeah, Greer lost control of the puck there, and just easy empty net for Pinkerton.
And a little bit of hustle there by Hare to chase down that loose puck, and he dove for it, and he just chopped at it with his stick, with his backhand.
Yeah, very heads up.
Able to get it in.
Hare's played well this whole game.
So it's 7-4. Astros leading with 30 seconds left to play. Bernard is back in the net. Looks like we have an offsides call. I believe we do. So we'll have another drop of the puck with 25.2 seconds remaining. Well, Bedford was game today. Like I said earlier, the Astros had not allowed more than 2 goals in a game, and they gave up 4 today. Unfortunately, the Bulldogs gave up 7, so they're going to come out on the losing end here. Puck goes into the end. Here's a shot on goal by Roberto that goes wide. Giroux has it now in the neutral zone. All the players have to come out again. Greer gets the puck checked off, and here comes Hare again. Another empty netter. Goal. I hadn't noticed that Bernard got pulled out again for the extra attacker, but once again, Hare gets a goal served to him on a platter, fires the shot from the blue line into the empty net. It's now 8-4 for the Astros.
Yeah, this final score will look a lot more lopsided than obviously the game was, just because a couple empty nets. But you know, that had Greer scored there, this is a whole different last minute. But unfortunately, or fortunately, if you're a Pinkerton fan, Robinson was right there to make the save.
So the clock is ticking down. 3, 2, 1. And do we have a face-off? Are they going to let the buzzer go? I believe they will. They won't bother with the icing call. And there's your final. Pinkerton Academy Astros 8, Bedford Bulldogs 4. A good game if you love goal scoring. There was plenty of that. As the players go to center ice now to shake hands. So again, thank you very much for tuning in to Bedford 105.1 on the radio and BCTV 23 on the video. If you'd like to see the game or if you'd like to catch the video on demand, it will be available on the BCT website in just a few days, so make sure you check back. Thanks to our crew, Donnie Crowder, Chris Gentry on the camera. I'm Harry Kozlowski along with Daryl Johnson. Thank you for tuning in today. Final score, Astros 8, Bulldogs 4. You're listening and watching Bulldogs hockey on BCTV 23 and Bedford 105.1.